Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are talking Dislyte. They do have their pre-registration up. I will leave a link to this site in the description so you can pre-register. The actual date of release, not too sure yet. And I believe this is pre-register for what they'll do as an open beta. This is what Lilith normally do with their games. This is by Lilith, the same people behind AFK Arena, which is the game that I do play on my main channel. And normally they do an open beta before they do like the proper launch. So everyone should really be able to get in. You might have to APK to get it is the only thing. So this game, I'm really excited about this game because I feel like we'll just play their little trailer so we can put that on in the background while we're going through it. But the thing about this game is it's a turn-based RPG, very similar to things like Summoner's War, Epic 7, Raid Shadow Legends. There's also that Awaken Chaos era that's coming out. And for me personally, like I said, I've played AFK Arena for 2 years, covering it with content and stuff like that. I enjoy what Lilith do with their games. So that's one. I know everyone is going to have an issue with every developer in the world. It's just the way it is. But hey, I do enjoy Lilith. And on top of that, this has an amazing aesthetic, this game, which is absolutely amazing. As you can see from these characters, it's a real unique style they've gone for. It's sort of like they're all based off of gods, but they've gone with like this futuristic retro look about them, which I absolutely love. On top of that, the soundtrack in the game is absolutely amazing. Like, it's a game that you'll want to play with the soundtrack with the sound enabled. I normally play games on mute, but this one is absolutely fantastic. There's like this home screen you can go to, where sort of like the narrator type chick, the chick that's always with you, she just stands there like spinning a disc, and the track in that, I hope they don't change it from what it was on beta, but it was a good track. I just played in the background when I was like editing videos and stuff like that. Here, this bit, her when she's standing there, in the trailer it's a different song playing, but the actual song in game when she's doing that is fantastic. Now, when we look at this, it's actually a vertical game. Like the beta, which I'll go show you some footage from my beta gameplay, it's a top-down game, not horizontal. What I'm hoping is that they can enable you to use it both ways, because in these images they've got the wider span, or at least on BlueStacks or something like that. You know, you can force, if it's not like an in-game option, you can get one of those apps that forces landscape mode so that you can do that. I really hope that is the case, because I know for some people top-down games are just a turn off. I don't mind them personally. I like top-down. Easier to play when you're on the move, but I hope they do like leave it expanded out so that even if you have to use an app to force landscape, that would be really nice. But like I said, this game looking really savage. The thing is, like, before I started making content as well, I played Summoner's War for about 5 years, got a bit stale, I quit it, jumped into content creation for a game called Might and Magic Elemental Guardians, which was like a Summoner's War clone, and then that game sort of just died off. It just lost all the community. So now I've been hanging out, and Epic 7 didn't really grab me at the time. We had Raid Shadow Legends as well, which didn't really grab me. So that's why I'm really excited for this game. It's a genre that I really like, the turn-based. It's just got a nice rewarding gameplay loop in these type of games where it's one of those things where you're always working towards something. You're grinding that gear or runes or whatever you want to call it. You're grinding that gear to upgrade your team, to get faster runs, to grind some more, to compete in PvP. And I just like the general loop. And then, you know, like you'll have one dungeon where you want to get a certain type of gear where you need a certain team, and then you farm that one, get that gear to a point, go into the next one. I just really do enjoy the general loop of it. So that they do have a bit of extra info over here on the site, which you can check out. It's actually a pretty well made site, but it has a bit about the different features and stuff. I don't remember this dude in the game, so there is some new ones that we are seeing that I hadn't seen in the game before. But as you can see, this is Artemis. She's like the character to start with. She's actually really nice. She's got a bunch of AoEs. She's actually pretty solid, and then if you get a kill with her basic attack, it gives her another turn. So a really good farming unit. Anubis kind of cool. He's a low grade. Valkyrie is going to be one of those units that everyone wants. She's got the attack buff with attack bar boost. So, you know, really nice one there. I can't remember. I think he's Ares, but I can't remember what he had. And this is Sun Wukong, who is another one of the top rarity units as well. But yeah, you can jump in, check it out. They've got all the links down here, the Twitter, Facebook, Discord, YouTube, and Instagram if you want to go ahead and check out that. But it is available for pre-register on the Play Store as well. Mine says installed because I played the beta like 4 months ago. But I just wanted to jump over quickly and take a look at some of my footage from the beta here because like I said, the game, some of the images that you see, for instance, if we look at here, actually, no, they've upgraded the images here. Yeah, they've updated them. So you can see the characters actually look really, really nice. There's some with Kong, and it's like, it's like, I don't know how to describe the style of the art too. It's not like full realistic, but it's like that. It's just a really nice art style that I do thoroughly enjoy. And like I said, their take on some of the characters and some of the outfits that they have is just really, really cool. This is Anubis here. Yeah, this chick, when she just stands there jamming, it's a really good time. Medusa, absolute savage, got double AoEs with like a passive that can petrify them. I can't remember exactly. I just know I use her because she was really, really fun. Really cool ult animations as well. But yeah, the game is really, really well presented. And this game, since I played the beta, this has like been the main game that I've been hanging out for to really play. So this one, guys, I don't think I'll quit this one. No guarantees. If I stop having fun with something, I stop having fun. I can't help it. But I'm definitely going to go ham on this game because this is like, I've been waiting for this. I thought it was going to come closer to the end of the year. So now that we got the pre-registration out, hopefully they announce a release date sometime soon. But you can see some of these characters. That's the Valkyrie. That was me looking at her ability. You've got grants 30% AP, which is like turn bar to all teammates, and grants attack up for 1 turn. Not a bad ability, and you do get it down on cooldowns as well, so it's really nice. I like looking at the skill ups, all that sort of stuff. This guy, Boulder, off memory, he had like a taunt plus a defense buff plus a counter attack, so he taunts and counter attacks based on defense. Really, really cool. Who else have we got here? Hera, I didn't really play with too much. I can't remember what she was about. Medusa, one of my favorites. She's got this passive with extra petrify. Really, really cool. I think she had poisons as well off the top of my head. It has like a labyrinth mode, which is this thing here, you know, where you go down a different path. It was resetting every 2 days, as you can see the 42 hours up the top. So you work through, get some really good gear. They had some really good gear in there. Now that may change come launch, which is really nice. And once again, I'll leave this linked in the description. You can check this out if you want to see what it was at early stages. But yeah, they had different bosses and stuff like this. This is like dispatch missions that you get. And then if we jump into a little bit of combat, I'll show you a little bit of combat. And like I said, it was top down, but I'm hoping they leave it in that. Oh, this dude here, the archer dude, really, really sick. He's got like a passive where anytime someone's attacked, he attacks with a poison or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but it's been a while. But yeah, so I'm really hoping that they do, like, in the coding of the game, like the landscapes are actually really wide, so you can play it in that landscape mode. I think that would be a big win for the game, even if it did require an app to do it. Kind of like 7 Deadly Sins and stuff like that. Like the way you can force landscape mode and then you can play the game in a wider aspect. I did try it in the beta actually. And like these scenes, like only some of the scenes in the game were actually available to do that with. And some of the scenes weren't. Like when you're in the home screen, it like spans the world and it was really cool. But yeah, really, really excited for this one. I think this one's gonna be fantastic. These games just have a really rewarding loop. Now in the beta they didn't have an auto button, like an auto repeat button. As long as these games have an auto repeat button, I get thorough enjoyment out of them, just letting my just like going away, especially if they have like a ×10 auto repeat, because you feel like you're getting progression. You just hit that button, you walk away, and then when you come back, it's like, ooh, what gear do I have? It's like, it's a really satisfying loop that I really enjoyed with Summoners War. Like I said, I got burnt out with Summoners War. I quit it before it brought in multi-run compatibility, which if it had at the time, I probably would have kept going. But yeah, this game, I just think it's going to be one of those ones that I don't know how well it'll be received by the broader community. We'll have to wait and see, because it is that bit of a different aesthetic. You're not going for waifu, but that's what I like about Lilith. They don't just go with the standard big boobs on waifus, get you dollars. They actually do these cool aesthetics, and like I said, the audio is amazing. But anyway, I'll leave this link in the description. You can come check this out if you guys want to. But really, really hype game. I'll let you guys know as soon as I do get a release date, because I am pretty excited for this one. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.